What is up, folks? Welcome back to another live stream repair. Yeah, we're gonna change things up a little bit here. It's getting a little old and boring. Good stuff. Getting old and boring sitting here in silence doing the same thing over and over again, so we're going to spice things up a little bit here. Mondays, we're going to be playing music in the background. Deal with it. Tuesdays, I'm going to set up text-to-speech. For now, I'll keep it free and everybody can, verbally harass me. And then we'll figure out some other stuff for a couple other days of the week. We'll keep a day or two or three totally normal and what have you. But in any case, let's get something going here because it's going to be a long stream. We had like 16 HomePods, 18 if you include mics. Never mind. We had a lot of HomePods show up today, and we're not going to have time to fix them all, but we're going to see what we can get through here. Okay. What do I want to listen to? Well, that depends on whether my phone will show me any of my speakers. Why is my Wi-Fi not connected? There it is. iOS has this weird thing of like refusing to automatically reconnect to Wi-Fi sometimes. Oh yes, let me edit the stream settings. I don't want to monetize this because it's not, not my music. I don't want to make any money off of it. There we go. And yeah, I'm not too concerned about having a stream monetized by, or copyright struck by, not really copyright strike, it's just they do copyright claims and they'll roll ads and make the money off the stream. It's no big deal to me, I don't care. I don't stream these to make money off the stream. I stream them to provide a little bit of extra entertainment for people that want to watch their stuff getting fixed. Maybe add a little bit of value to the repair community and find some new fixes here. But anyways, here we go. Let me get some music going here. What do we want? What do we want? I'm asking myself. You have no choice. I want... Ooh. We're gonna listen to a 90s compilation. How about that? Let's turn the bass up. Oh yeah. Ooh hoo hoo. Oh, I can feel it. Yes, this is good. Okay. So what have we got here? We have got CJ with their second gen, actually. They sent it in a few days ago with some rather rattly bass. We took it apart and surprisingly found the subwoofer was coming apart. So we got that glued back together with some of my favorite stuff for this kind of deal. And I let it dry for a day, and then I added a second layer on there. Let it dry again for 2 more days, I believe. And here we are. It's nice and solid. And we're gonna put this back together, see if it works for him. So let's pull up CJ's info and let them know that we're finally getting this wrapped up for him. And then we'll add everyone else's name up on the screen there and see what all we have to work on today. Let's see, CJ. CJ has, yep, their 2nd gen, and there's their phone number. Alright, CJ has been messaged. Let's get the rest of the repairs up on the screen. We are going to look at Matt after this one. Matt with a bricked HomePod with the blinkies. Then we've got Joshua with no power. Then we've got Carl with the blinkies. Then Gary with some death farts. And then number 3442, an anonymous blinky. 3313, Dan with death farts. Got a lot of flatulence today. Jason with the blinkies. Wow, we got a lot of ones that are bricked too, huh? Bobby no power. And then Brian no power. Jordan no power. And then Mike's got freaking like 3 or 4 HomePods here. And then we got Eric. And then oh geez, I don't remember who else there was, but I don't even have all of these ones in my room here with me. I've only got the room for half of them at the moment. So, all right, that is going to have to do it for now. We're not going to have the time to get through all of those, but we're going to get through as much as we can here. Let's get this back together. One more thing before we do that. Let's go ahead and let Matt know that they are up next, since that should be coming up pretty soon here. 466. There we are. All right. That's right, that's right. There isn't much to work on these, at least that we've found yet. Nothing as far as like preventative maintenance, or it's the same issues that we often see on the first gens. That doesn't make them any more reliable, they just have their own issues. Unfortunately, ones that tend to be less repairable, like touch issues. I have bought, I think, like 2 or 3 second gens from different people very recently because I can't fix the touch issues with them because it requires a whole new replacement touch board, and there's no source for replacements unless you want to pay what, like $50 off Taobao plus shipping plus the export fees and or a forwarding service or whatever if you've got to deal with all that. Nah. Maybe that'll change one day, but now we've got to try to get this stuck back on there, lined up right. Got the white line on the ribbon cable here. That's about where it should line up with our speaker basket here. And then we can pop this back together. Oof, okay, let's catch up with the chat now that now that we're getting into the groove here. Mike, welcome, welcome. Dan, welcome. Stefan, you were not the first one in this time. Wow. You're getting old. You better keep it up. Pick up the pace. Will YouTube take me down though? I've done this a few times before. At worst, in my experience, they usually just do a copyright claim. So everything stays up, but they put ads in it, and of course the copyright owners get the cut of it. But I've never gotten in trouble just having the music going. It's okay. You want to feel old? The music's from before where you were born. I was born in '93, so it's you know, I was very, 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 very young when my mom was playing this stuff on the TV. But it's still kind of nostalgic for me. I still vividly remember. Well, not obviously in the 90s, it was a fair bit later than this, but my mom, I was just in the living room, my mom was getting ready, she had MTV on, and Mr. Brightside from The Killers came on. That was the first time I ever heard that song, but the music video, that was like one of the first like music videos I like actually consciously remember watching. Those were the days. Those were the days. Stefan, you were born in 2009. That's wild. My youngest sister was born in 2000. And I remember one of my friends like giving her a hard time, calling her a millennial baby. Crazy. Time flies, man. Alright, I'm gonna tighten that up and make it look as good as we can once this proves itself worthy. So let's see here. Everything should be, this should last a lot longer than the factory clip. Ah, look at that. Or I guess I should say, listen to that. Sounds good as new. I can't say better than new like the first gens. We can't, there's nothing we can do really much to make these any better. But that should at least outlast whatever the heck they used. That, I hope, is not going to end up being a common problem, but I'm happy to do a service like that for people if it ends up being so. But that was a pretty painless fix. Just took a long time to let the glue dry, I suppose. I'll go ahead and make a new issue on my website. Ooh, excuse me. Looks like I'm gonna have to make a whole new section on my website since we've started getting all these minis and second gens in and finding different issues and fixing them. Might as well keep the theme going. Did it for the first gens, can do it for the second gens. Let's get Matt's info up here. We got Matt with the blinkies. Let's see if that's what it does for us here now. There we go, it's turning on. After Matt, we've got a Joshua, so we'll let them know they're up next. Joshua, number 3457. Let's see. And where's my frickin' mouse? There it is. All right. Joshua has been mentioned. How much do you pay for your Mini to be moved up in the queue? Ooh. You'd have to pay me you'd have to give me a whole HomePod. It's gonna cost you. Well, so we got the blinkies showing up on Matt's pod there. Let's expose that debug port. And protect ourselves. We don't want to scratch that up. We will attach our 3D printable USB adapter. You can buy these from me by emailing me. I do all orders manually. Or you can 3D print your own if you want to give that a go. Let's see. Since we're gonna have quite a few bricks up here today, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna go ahead and get the screen share working. Never mind. I can't get Apple Configurator working. That's okay. That is all right. Let me get our screen share up. Where's my Mac? I had a whole Mac. There it is. And we'll log in here. Don't look at my password. Thank you very much. And I'm going to do not disturb myself. I don't want people doxing themselves. And let's get this out of the way. Let's get our HomePod plugged in. And run our commands here. Oh, it's not even. I don't like that. It's not even poning. Nothing wrong with my adapter. I'm gonna reboot my machine here real quick. Yes, terminate. When I tell you to restart, I want you to restart. Alright, there we go. Computers, man. It's not like you can just tell them what you want them to do anymore. You gotta tell them and then confirm 10 different times. Back in my day, computers did what you told them the first time. Do I have Apple Configurator back? Shit. I kind of need that. Why is this not working? I'm trying to reinstall it, but oh my, well, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, I have the music turned down right now. That is my bad. I'm trying to get Apple Configurator working and it just immediately crashes. So without that, I don't know if I don't even know. You know, let's try a different HomePod really quick just to make sure it's not an issue with this HomePod. I did not want to be wasting my time dicking with this right now. Oh, that one doesn't even turn on. I can't try that one. Ah, screw it. I know a HomePod. I think I installed the home diagnostics crap, and I think that broke my whole... No, I don't want to update right now. Ah! Okay. This is the HomePod that I use to test my adapters before I ship them out to folks. I know it gives us USB access. Oh my god, I know what it is. I know what it is. I am an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Yabba-da-da! Yes! I love when I'm stupid. I love when it's me being stupid and not something that I can't figure out. I'd much rather be stupid than it be something I can't figure out. I'll take it. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh, well, that screw is not coming out anytime soon, I suppose. Alright. Let's try this again here. We're gonna pwn it. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna reset it. We're gonna run our iDevice restore command. Let me get my screen share working here while that's going. All right. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Oh! We might be half an hour into today's stream, but we have already gotten a HomePod fixed. So I'm not complaining. And we are well underway for the next one fixing itself with our USB restore. Looking fantastic over there. So I'm going to set this carefully off to the side. And we're going to do a little bit of multitasking. Hopefully that doesn't give us any hassle along the way, but usually when it gets this far, it restores. It just takes 10 to 20 minutes. So we're gonna multitask here. Let's keep things moving along. Let's try to make up for some of that time that we just goofed around with there. All right, so we're gonna look at Joshua's HomePod here next to Matt's. Joshua has no power. After Joshua, we've got Carl, so we'll let Carl know that they are up next here. They've also got a brick. So let's see. Carl. All right, Joshua with no power. Oh, why did my screen share die? Where did my screen share go? My precious screen share, there we go. Oh, now I gotta log in again, of course. Don't look at my keyboard. Gosh, I swear. It's like you guys just want into my stuff. Alright, finally. An actual repair. No lights, no power. A couple of watts from the wall according to a tool camera over here. I'm gonna rename Monday's streams to freaking Malfunction Monday because nothing's working. But we're gonna make it work here. That's what. Where's my? That's what we're here for. Let's get this fixed up. We've got no lights, no power, no nothing. A couple of watts from the wall. I would assume this is another dead diode. Easy peasy. Woo! Did I get myself? As Weird Al Yankovic said in one of his parody songs, close, but no cigar. No blood for you today, Tim. I'm gonna move this. This is in the way. This doesn't belong here. This mix is like burned into my skull because it's one of my kids' favorite mixes to listen to. Whenever she's in a bad mood, we just throw this on. Usually calms her down. Brings her back. Tim is not getting my blood today. Yeah, Tim's not getting my blood today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week. But I'm not having it today. I need to get my cameras up so I know when if someone's trying to break into my house here. There we go. The stream might stutter for a second for you there, but it's a one-time thing, I promise. Oh, time to blow them. Headphone users. Actually, here, I'll mute myself. There you go. Alright, let's go ahead and change the mood here. I'm feeling a little old. I want to feel young again. How do I feel young again? What is that cat doing? I want... we're gonna listen to some Machine Drum here. This is one of my favorite albums that he's put out recently. You know what's ironic, Mike, is you sent that space gray HomePod and that needs that's got the blinkies, and you offered to brain swap them with white logic boards since you weren't particular, and I actually don't have currently a shortage or a need for either particular color now. I've finally gotten things balanced back out. And by that I mean I've only got a couple of each color, but I've got a couple of each color, and we've been able to fix most of the ones that have needed it without having to replace them. So we'll see. I probably don't have to swap your boards out for other ones. That's assuming we can restore them in the first place, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'd be a little concerned about the humidity, bringing your HomePod into the bathroom. That's why I like the minis, because they're a lot cheaper and smaller, less to worry about if they break, and based on how they look like they're built, tearing them down, they seem like they handle humidity a lot better than the first gens. Like they're more built for it. Things are more sealed inside. Matt succeeded the restore. It finished. Let's see if it actually boots up here. hide my Mac. You guys don't need to see my screen anymore. Not for now, at least. Oh, fun fact. You are currently listening on the SingCell Alpha that I personally took all the way apart and put back together again, with the sole purpose of proving Sing themselves wrong. They said, you can't take that apart. We pressurized them. They're sealed. You'll break it. Does that sound broken to you? I don't think so. Speaking of what doesn't sound broken, there you go, Matt. Awesome. Let's get that dock taken off and make ourselves some desk space real quick here. And the plan with Matt's pod here, we will let it test overnight to make sure that it wasn't a hardware issue that caused it to break itself. And if it survives overnight testing, we'll take it back apart, or we'll take it apart, I should say, and give it its due hardware maintenance. So let's focus now on Joshua's pod and get that wrapped up so we can take a look at the next one. Where's the now? There we go. Woo! Alright, we're cruising. We're doing great. Looking good on time. We're 37 minutes into it, and we've already got 2 HomePods working halfway into the third. I'm saving up for a better microphone that'll work. That'll probably sound better for us playing music in the background. Because the Yeti probably sounds a little weird. But I was looking at the Zoom H3X or whatever the heck their spatial audio microphone is. Looks really good for the price. Yeah, the Yeti Pro has a pretty sharp lack of bass response right around the 30 to 50 hertz range, so you're missing a lot of that, unfortunately. A lot of that good sub bass. Stefan, how much is what? What are you asking about? Did a little bit of maintenance there. We replaced the 4 DC filters. Those that love to go bad and cause death farts, as you'll see in a couple of our other repairs coming up today. Here's the main event, the main attraction, the star of the show, the shock key diode that has shorted out. Dated 48K there, as we can see. And you shouldn't be surprised if you've been watching any of our streams for long enough here. Let's get that replaced with a brand new diode that won't fail again. Bigger, better, badder, stronger, higher quality one. Not that any of that's really necessary. It's just a quality control issue with the diodes themselves that's causing them to fail, so just replacing it with a different date code by itself would permanently prevent it. But oh, how much is the spatial audio mic? You can get them for, they're not terribly expensive. It's just a bit of a frivolous purchase for me at the moment. You can get them used for about 180 to 200 bucks. You can get them new for about 200 to 300. But it is going to make the perfect microphone to take recordings and share the results with you guys whenever I do speaker comparisons, so you guys can best hear what it actually sounds like, provided you've got a good set of headphones or a good set of speakers yourself. You know, it's only going to sound so good on your phone speakers, right? Or even your HomePod. But you know, I know a lot of people say, like, you're not gonna hear what this really sounds like through speakers and through a recording. But I at least can usually get a pretty good, I can usually feel in here to an extent how good it could be or it should be through a recording of it. Like, I love watching speaker comparison videos. I've probably watched, I won't admit how much I've watched of, like, just HomePods compared to everything else out there. And just repeatably, I prefer how the HomePod sounds to what they end up comparing it to.
And don't stop for shit. Fresher than the air I breathe. Statistics said I be dead by 23. Abound by these felonies. Not living a life of luxury. Thank God for loving me. Made it through the grace of him and wasn't all because of me. Consistent even when they turn their back and wouldn't fuck with me. They kept it solid when I was down. That stuck with me. Meeting after meeting. These label heads disgusting me. Telling me I should be a TikTok rapper and that fuck with me. But I kept on soaking wet from the storm. I was praying for some shelter, somewhere to keep me warm. Keep my ego in the process. Then I was reborn. Talked about my heart and sin. I'm a human unicorn. Found pain in my purpose. Transmuted all my trauma. Normalized my behavior. All the chaos and the drama. Couldn't forgive myself cause I couldn't forgive mama. Had to forgive myself so I could forgive mama. I ain't saying that I'm fully healed. I'm still killing. A superhero even though they see me as a villain. Beyond right, but I'm so thankful at how we did it. Don't ask me how I got it. Just know it's God given. I ain't saying that I'm fully healed. I'm still killing. A superhero even though they see me as a villain. Beyond grateful, I'm so thankful. Look at how we live it. Don't ask me how I got it. Just know it's God given.
I don't think Mike likes the music. Or it put him to sleep. Why does everybody need their own emojis? Rest in peace, Google Blob emojis.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Oh, aren't you?
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Yeah. All right. It's time for the next brick. Let's let him have it. Oh. We got Carl here with a brick. Quite the brick. Let's get their name up on the screen there. Oh man, that bass is rattling my brain. Okay. And let's get the Mac back. Guess who's back? Back again. Mac is back. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. I will never do that again, I promise. Well, it certainly looks like we've got a brick on our hands here. Let's get our screen share back up there. It's gonna want me to sign in again, I betcha. There it is. Alright, I'll turn that down for a sec so you guys can hear what I'm saying here, and then we'll go back to it. Alright, we are gonna move that down so you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna gaster. Actually, hold on. This still hasn't even given us the blinkies yet. Looks like an eternal boot. All the same, we don't know if it's a hardware or software issue until we give it a shot here, so let's give it a shot here. And, before we do that, let's give Gary a heads up since they are up next here. Gary number 3470. Here they are. We texted them. Alright, I'm gonna move my screen off the screen here so you can't see me texting people. Alright, Gary. Gary has been messaged. Let's get the screen back there. Alright, now, let's get this exposed. Let's get that covered so we don't scratch it up moving it around our table. Let's get this adapter attached with a fresh screw because that last one was 2 seconds from disaster. Alright. And now the fun part. We plug in our USB, and then we plug in our power, and then we run our commands. We're gonna pwn it. We're gonna reset it. We're gonna attempt to restore it. That's why I like to have Apple Configurator open, because it prevents Finder from opening a new window every time a HomePod's connected. It gets really annoying, but it's a nice little workaround. Alright, back to jamming. Hopefully this gives us a restore progress and we can kick off the next repair here. Most signs point towards a new MacBook Air this week. I'm not too excited, but enough people are. I can't be upset about it. It looks like this one is going to restore as well. Wow, we've got some great luck today. 2 for 2 so far on the bricks. I'm gonna move that off to the side here, and we're gonna get started on the next repair then, since this is this could very well take its sweet time. We could probably get another HomePod fixed. Let's see here. Gary. I want to play a game. Oh man, old College Humor reference. You gotta have wrinkles to get that one. Uh-oh. I think I know what's going on here. I must have a keyboard shortcut bound to turning the screen share off. Let me get that back up for you guys. Oh, just kidding. The screen share is no longer working. It's not letting me log in. So I'm just gonna hide that, and I'll call out the restore progress on Carl's brick pod there as we work on Gary's with death farts. Let's take a quick listen to that. See if we can't hear a problem ourselves. I'm gonna turn the music down real quick so we can get a better listen to this. Shuffle hands. Welcome back. Oh, is it reset? Hello? Hello?
I'm having trouble connecting to the...
Oh, we got no bass at all in there. Ooh, that bass is completely gone. Let's go ahead and adjust our bearings here. No bass. No bass at all. Let's give it some, and let's bring some bass back into the stream here. Here we go. There could be a few things going on with Gary's no bass here. We could have a random short on the amplifier, and the subwoofer could be just fine. We could have a completely blown up amp, and the subwoofer might still be fine. Or maybe the DC filters went bad and cooked the woofer, but it takes a lot of ignoring some serious issues to get to that point, usually. So my money is on a short somewhere on the amp here. Oh, let me fix the names on the screen here. 3442 is up next, so we're gonna let them know that they are coming up. Never mind. We texted them, and I'm using that computer at the moment, so we'll text them in a minute here. But yeah, there's a few different possibilities going on with no bass. We'll see what's going on. Gary's pod. I like that one. Ooh, we got dust. Cover your ears, folks. Woo! Oh, what music is playing? Or what speaker? We are using, yes, you are correct, our SingCell Alpha, just a single one. I have it hanging from the ceiling in the middle of the room, and gosh darn it, it sounds great. Those things are god-awful pricey though, but you won't catch me paying retail price for most things that, especially things like that expensive. I love to find a good deal on used or broken stuff and try to fix it. That's what got me into HomePod repairs. But the SingCells, oh gosh, they retail like $2,500 new, which is insane. But they are every bit 10 times or more of a HomePod. Like they cost 10 times as much as a HomePod, but they easily sound better than 10 HomePods. Not that 10 HomePods doesn't sound phenomenal by themselves, but a single SingCell, man, I'm addicted to SingCells like I'm addicted to HomePods. It just sucks that they're so expensive. My home theater setup used to be pretty much free stuff that my boss was throwing away. And it's still pretty good, but now it's just a bunch of SingCells. And it sounds awesome. Our subwoofer looks, feels, and smells just fine, and I don't see any damage on the top of the amp. So I'm going to take a wild guess here that we have a mysterious short somewhere on the amplifier and nothing else. It just is like that sometimes. If I had hundreds or thousands of these showing up with these no bass random short failures, then I'd be a little more worried, but it's pretty rare to get one of these with no bass outright, let alone no bass that's not caused by death farts. Opinions on the 16E. I don't have any great opinions on it because I haven't even seen it in person. My opinions at best are based off what I've, other people's opinions and the specs I've seen floating around online. I think it's Apple's safe bet testing out their first new modem chip. And they figured, why not put out a new budget phone that's not going to be the primary that everyone's going to get, but we're going to get it in enough people's hands so that we can refine it and then come out with a new Pro model that's a better version of it and more refined next year, or in the next 6 months, or whenever they refresh those things. I think it's a perfectly fine budget phone. I don't have any problems with it, really. It's just nothing about it really excites me. I hear it's got great battery life and it's really efficient, and that's kind of what you expect out of a budget phone, right? Carl, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. This is not your HomePod that's taken apart per se. Your HomePod's sitting right next to us here with it's sitting upside down. It's currently in the process of getting a software restore. It seems to be restoring without a problem. So we're letting it do its thing. It should be done here in just another minute or two. We'll see if it's saved. Ah, speak of the devil. Restore finished. Let's unplug Carl's HomePod here. Flip it around. And we will get this plugged back into power and see if the software restore works. And looks like it's time to pick something else here. Let's see. We are going to listen to... We're going to listen to one of my favorite Flume albums. Things Don't Always Go the Way You Plan.
Chip shoulder with your chest out. Yeah, your tall tails are getting fleshed out. All that huffing and puffing your breath out. Yeah, lame ass niggas getting pressed now. Yeah, did your googles break your best out? Now you think you can walk in the shoes, do your best now. Yeah.
Yes, Carl is alive.
It's all the same thing, right? Yeah, once upon a while, a few lies ago, so Mr.
Okay, so here's the plan with Carl. Since they took a successful USB software restore, we're not sure yet if it bricked itself because of a hardware problem or not. So before we rip it apart and do the hardware maintenance, we're going to let it test overnight. Make sure that it's got a solid set of software loaded and ready to go, and that it doesn't re-brick itself overnight during testing. If it does re-brick itself overnight, that tells us that there is something wrong with the logic board, and we need to do a little bit more than the usual hardware maintenance that we will otherwise do to it if it survives overnight. So congratulations, Carl. Yours was seemingly just a software issue. We will get that hardware maintained on the next stream and keep you posted on what's next there. Let's get Gary here finished up. I didn't even I didn't even diagnose this one yet. I just kind of jumped right into replacing the filters. Well, it's gonna need them anyways, so let's go ahead and put some replacement filters on here really quick, and then we'll poke around and see if we can't find why it doesn't have any bass in the first place. These didn't cause their no bass issue. I don't see any reason for them to have, but they do often go bad and cause death farts. often enough that they weren't getting replaced anytime we've got one of these amps in front of us. So it's just a big habit. I figure let's go ahead and just do that since I already started, and then we'll see what's wrong with their bass issues. Alright, some new filters. Let's scoot on over here and see if we can't find a reason for a lack of bass. Alright, first suspect is this black capacitor. Oh, first try! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh! Alright. And I know it. You know I know it, because I got a whole bunch of brand new ones here. Let's get that replaced. Alright, let's see if it needs a new shock key diode to prevent the no power issue. Nope, 36K date code, that should be good. I believe we've got our bass issue fixed. Let's get this back together, see if it works. favorites are very hard for me to pick. Especially from a whole decade. Alright, I believe with that, we have our base back. $34.42. Haha, we've got another brick. It's a brick. It's a brick. You're a brick.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Boom.
For more info, check the Home app.
Yeah. All right, let's see what 3442 is going to do here for us. Let's get their name up here too. Bricked. After that, we've got Dan. Excuse me. Let's let Dan know that they're up next. Number 3313. 3313. There they are. All right. Let's see if this restores. I think it's gonna do it. I think it's gonna do it. Yes! Let's move on to the next one. That'll take some time, so let's multitask. Dan with DC. Death farts, maybe? Let's find out. Ooh, that's Poppy. Yeah, those are some death farts. Alright, here we go, Dan. Let's get you fixed up. I'll call out the progress on 3442 every few minutes here. We'll keep an eye on them. Alright, what else here? Ooh, I know what I want to listen to. We are going to go back in time. We're going to go way back to 1983 here, folks. This is one of my favorite. I know I say it's hard for me to pick favorites, but this is like, if I had to pick a top 50 albums, this would easily be in there. Where is 3442's Restore? They're at about 50%. Looking good. Are we going to have a 3 for 3 on the bricked Restores just from software today? That's insane. woofer's roasted. I'm not gonna bother sniffing it. It's gonna need a new one, unfortunately. Let's get that replaced. Here's a good one. And we don't want to just replace the woofer here. We want to go ahead and repair the reason why that woofer roasted itself. That doesn't just happen. Those filters went bad, so we'll take this all the way apart. We'll replace the filters. We'll do a little other preventative maintenance and get this working better than new again. I forget that I am alive sometimes while I'm listening to that speaker. Let's see. This needs... Looks like we've got another casualty from those filters gone bad. We've got our 10 ohm resistor over here that's gotten awful roasty. Let me put something on here. You'll have to guess what it is. No Shazamming. I believe 3442's software restore has finished here. Yep, restore finished. Let's get that booted up here. and let's get Dan put back together. That was Mode Rat. It's not a terribly old band or album. Actually, okay, I can't say that they're a terribly old band, but not an old album by any stretch. .42 is alive again. Alright, we'll let them test overnight so we can tell if we need to do their maintenance or not. Everything in my room rattling. Oh, this makes the mids in this sync cell really shine.
Fiery auto crashes. Some will die in hot pursuit while sifting through my ashes. Some Some will fall in love with life and drink it from a fountain that is pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain.
Let's let Jason know they're coming up here. 34, 72. Alright, Jason's been messaged. They're coming up here. I think that's the last brick for today. Unless we get time for mics, but I think we're getting close to out of time here. We'll see how many more we can squeeze in today.
What does it matter in the
This love's a heart attack. This love's a heart attack.
New air tag? Maybe.
This love's a heart attack.
Maybe.
This love's a heart attack.
If you slow the video down though, it looks like a new phone or a new laptop cutting through the words. So. Nobody's gonna get this one. Oh, you want some jazz? Here we go. Kill the cat.
trouble
That
connecting.
sounds much better. Yes, sir. Alright, it's time for our last brick of the day. We've got Jason here. Jason bricked. Let's give this a go here with the old software restore. Are we gonna have a 4 for 4 today? All 4 bricks? Just software issues? Usually these, I mean, our luck recently, the way it has been, it's been all hardware bricks. So, I mean, it's a nice break to see these taking a USB restore without a fuss, but a little sus. Let's see. Let's get a new terminal window open here. Let's get this plugged in via USB. Let's get our USB cable plugged in. We're gonna pwn it. And we've got no pony. No pony. Let's go ahead and try one more time here. We'll unplug everything. Get the dock out of the way. Make sure we didn't bust nothing. This one, I don't even have any USB into this one. That's not good. Oh, there it goes. It's not even going into DFU mode. This one's cooked. This one is... This one's cooked at a hardware level. Because I'm not even getting a USB connection to it. Let's see... system information. What do we got in here? Oh, we've got a bit of USB life, but it's not. Okay. Yeah. This one, unfortunately, yeah, I jinxed it. Well, I mean, I can't be too surprised. One of them, with how many bricked ones we had today, one of them was bound to be hardware issues. So, they did say I'll decide after you diagnose it. So this one is going to be the more expensive repair, and by that I mean $10 more than than usual. So we'll let them know. We'll give them options. I'm happy to buy it off them. I'm happy to send it back to them if they just want to pay shipping. I'm happy to fix it if they want to pay for the repairs. But we'll give them the options there. Oh, we've got Bobby now. Let's let Bobby know that they are up here. Bobby 3480. Let's see.
Yeah, part of me with a part of me looking for more. Giving my heart, my art, my artery. What do you want more? Majority push packs, they unemployed. Part of your cash straps and crack coming to stores and so. Or the windows chosen boardrooms.
Alright, so we've got Bobby here. Let's get their name up on the screen. Bobby with no more power. After Bobby, Brian, Jordan, maybe Mike, if we feel like it. Let's see, Brian. Let's let Brian know. 3459. All right. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? No lights, no power, 5 watts from the wall. Probably another dead diode. Let's dig in. No, we're not No, I'm not touching Mike's Mini until we have caught up enough with all these other big boys hanging around. We could easily spend another 4 to 8 HomePods worth of time messing with the minis. And Mike's not the only mini waiting for repairs, believe it or not. We've got a Mr. Will that had sent in a mini along with a couple of big HomePods. So tomorrow might be a mini day. What a day to start TTS Tuesday. What Mike said. What Mike said, so. Uh-oh, wife is headed home. Our time is running out. We had been at it for more than 2 hours, so we knocked out a pretty good chunk of that repair queue. Not too bad. I probably won't even finish this one before she pulls in. I guess it's a good thing I didn't message Brian letting him know they were up next. No, that's not what Shrek says. Alright, we are in it. Let's get a little bit of maintenance knocked out, then we'll do the main repair here for no power, but we're going to do a little bit of preventative maintenance first. Some new filters to keep the death farts away, since these love to go bad and cause all sorts of base issues. Oh, I've only got this much. This is all the solder I have left. Looks like I gotta order more. I've got some unleaded stuff. We'll see how that stuff works out. I'm not expecting it to be great, but I'll be happy to use it if it works. And there it is, our dead 48K dated Schottky diode. Let's get that replaced. Replacing it with a brand new one like we are doing here should permanently prevent this issue from happening again. Your pink pod pops when you stop playing music. Just like a one pop when you stop playing. That's probably normal. It's just the amp, you know, cutting the sound off. More or less all of your HomePods should do it on occasion. I notice it more on mine when I'm playing from an Apple TV, strangely enough. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or I'm not noticing every time it happens, but I seem to notice it happen more often when I'm playing from Apple TV than from my phone or from itself. Yeah, sue, you should sue them. The minis won't do it, of course, because they're, you know, they're not pumping nearly as much power through. And it's not something that you can get it to do like every time either, that I've found, at least. As far as the popping that it'll do as soon as you stop playing something. Like, it doesn't do it every time. It's weird. But I've never seen it being a sign of any issues. Just a HomePod quirk. Alright. That is about it. That's all that we've got the time for. Wife should be showing up any second now. What a fantastic speaker.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. For more.
Alright, that is all fixed up. Hey, look, that's me. I'll give y'all one more song here that y'all can watch before I disconnect from y'all. But Bobby's all fixed up here, so that's it for today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next one.
Hustle, hustle.
Alright, my phone battery is at 1% now, so that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream repair, and I hope to catch you. Oh, look at that vein. Hope to catch you in the next.